and live and live. Another Saturday morning live. Yeah, we're going to display two breakfast ideas and I'm going to prepare and you will see. All right? So here goes. If it's the first time you're joining the channel, consider subscribing. Like the video and share on your various platforms. Yeah, look what we have. Some sweet peppers. We have also some cracker. We call them water cracker, cinnamon flavor. Yeah, that's one. Over here we have bread, hard-dough bread. So we are going to utilize hard-dough bread. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to take out two slices. Two nice slices. That's what we are doing today. Need to get this open. So again, we're going to show us two breakfast ideas. Two ideas. There we go. There we go. There are 4 slices of bread. They are quite thin, so also don't think it's a lot. Especially if you're going to share. Yeah, it's not going to be a lot. So that's bread. So we are going to get these things in order. We're going to start cutting up. So let me move this cracker, put it over where the bread is, and let me get the camera nicely oriented. So that is one. I think the orientation here is good. Let us see if we have it up. How is the orientation? Oh. How is the lighting? That is it. How is the lighting? So we want to get the lighting nice and decent while I get these things in order. Yeah, so if it's the first time you're joining, welcome to the channel, Malachi Emro, and we're making simple breakfast. 2 simple breakfast ideas. Here we have some canned food, yeah, and I'm going to dice some sweet pepper. Again, at the end of the day, try and get your tools nicely sharpened so you get some nice clean cuts. That is what we want at the end of the day, some nice clean cuts. Right? So we have 3 colors there of ripe sweet pepper. 3 nice colors. I want to get them diced into small pieces, add some color to the protein. Yeah, that's what we are doing. Getting some color, nice color. It is said that we eat with our eyes. It is said that we eat with our eyes, but I know that I eat with my mouth. Yes, the eyes may attract, but I eat with my mouth. Getting them nicely. Some long strips. Then I will further cross cut them to add them here to whatever protein I have here. And we're going to make some quick items. Quick items. And you may appreciate them different time. We want to look at some quick items. Right here, this is a piece of hot pepper sauce. Again, if you're just joining the live, consider subscribing to the channel if you have not. If you have subscribed, consider liking the video. Okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm cutting up. This is Scotch bonnet pepper. It's like one of Jamaica's national spice. And I'm cutting up the sweet pepper, the smaller pieces. Smaller pieces. Every day we want to get a lot of color, especially the red. We want some red in it. We haven't collected any of the green sweet pepper or the unripe ones. Because you know it can be ripe and it's mature. Just recently I was going through a lesson with some of my students and we were looking at harvesting and how do we know that the crop is ready to harvest. You know? But again, I'll ask you too, how do you know that the sweet pepper is ready to harvest? Because nearly all sweet pepper would be green before they ripe into different color. How would you know that the sweet pepper is ready for harvesting? Could anyone guess or comment in the stream? How do you know that your sweet pepper is ready or it is mature? And again, if you have been around the garden, or just if you read a lot, watch a lot of short videos, you will have an idea as to, how do you know that it is ready? Does anyone here know? Even if we watch the rebroadcast of the live, we should have an idea. Wow, this is colorful. This is colorful. Breakfast idea. So we want to look at two nice breakfast ideas. Yep. So as we go, that is what we are working with first. That's what we are working with first. Want us to look at maybe a few pieces of onion too. Getting the onion ready. I'm getting it ready. I'm gonna be there. Ready. I'm going to be there. Ready. Gonna be there in a while. Alright. So gonna add a few little pieces of this is onion. It's white onion. These are local white onion. Here we are. Here we are. Get those up. Yeah, I've got those up. Get rid of the seeds. So we can resume what we are doing. You ever want to resume what we're doing? Resume what we are doing. Let us get some breakfast idea. So I went and got some dressing. This is what we are using. I'm not advertising any brand, but we are using tuna, and it's tuna in water. So I'm going to drain. Open, and then we drain. Yeah. So now that we have, pushing that up a little, now that we have drained our tuna, we're going to place our tuna, and that's tuna flakes. Flaked in water, tuna flake. So this is how we are going to do, we're going to do ours. We're going to put in just a small amount of pepper. I'm going to put in a small amount of pepper. And I hope you can see those black specks. Yeah. And then I'm going to add some dressings. And it's ranch dressing. Again, you could add any dressing you want. That's what I have placed there so far. I'm going to place it just a little. Then I'm going to add all of this color. All of that color. Yeah. Again, the white color dressing gives a better look. You get to see the color a little more. So this is what we're going to have. Yeah, so that's one. I'm going to add one more thing to that. Going to add some Parmesan, grated Parmesan to that. And that's it. So we have the grated Parmesan added to it. And this is going to be just a little more of the black pepper there on it. And that is going to be our main protein base. That is what we are going to have. Remember, it's the first time you're joining the channel, consider subscribing. And consider liking the live if you have seen anything that you are familiar with. Anything that you will want to try. So those are what I had added to. I'm going to get a small amount of garlic powder. Well, my small is relative. It's a large pinch. Garlic powder, large pinch of garlic powder. And that should be, yeah, that should be it. Remember, however you have your breakfast. Breakfast is up to you. So however you have it, yeah, that's good. So we're going to display our place, whatever we're going to have for breakfast, on the table. So here we are going to move our stuff a little. So we are moving it. Yeah, we are moving it. Moving it to the point that, or the location that we are going to have our, oops, sorry about that. Yeah, that's us. So we are going to have a breakfast. For breakfast. The breakfast ideas, we're working with the breakfast ideas. Yeah, so hope that we can see everything clearly. I may need to bring this down some more. Yeah, because we want to see what we're having for breakfast. Yep. So that's what we are going to have. And we want to have two breakfasts. Idea. Just cut in the bread a little. But as you see, or as you look at what I have, breakfast idea. I have cut my bread, and let us move that one a little. So nice and easy way is to have your you have your bread and you make your sandwich. So we have our tuna there. And you make your tuna sandwich. It has everything you want in it. So there's very little need to add anything else. The only thing I would have added to this maybe a little lemon juice. Some persons consume their tuna or their fish with lemon or lime juice. So that's it. That's one sandwich. And again, the other shape, and this is the shape that I grew up with my mother, how my mother normally cut her bread. That's the... You can comment whether the live or the rebroadcast, how do you normally make your sandwich? Because I know normally on holidays, we tend to, place some butter or margarine. There we are making sandwiches. All right? Sandwich. 2 sandwiches have been made. That's the rest of the bread that is there. So we are having and are showing 2 different breakfast ideas on this live. Again, so quick and easy, and this can go into the lunch box, and they are quite nutritious. It's crunchy. It is. There's the taste of the Parmesan. Yeah, so there it is. Yeah, this is one breakfast idea. And this is quick and easy. And nothing has to be added to the tuna except in a little pepper. Quite tasty. High in protein. We are going to make another sandwich. So we have 2 breakfast ideas. Remember, breakfast, the most important meal in your day, right? Again, some persons have them very light. Others have breakfast in 2 stages. Some have heavy breakfast. But having breakfast in 2 stages is a good idea. So you prepare the body, and there we are going to cover the other. Are you seeing it well? We're going to cover that sandwich. You can see all the color: red, yellow, orange, and so on. I'm going to put just a little tip up the top here. And then we're going to cover our sandwich. Again, you could have it just like this, or you could put it in a waffle grid. On a waffle grid. Or even and you have it nicely colored. Or you put it in a sandwich maker, and then you cut. But yes, Tasting good. So we have our tuna. However you want to spice up yours or color up yours. And we have our bread. And this is hard-dough bread. In the Middle Eastern and Asian countries, they have flat bread that they break and eat particular ways. So yes, I'm through with this part. I want to show us the next breakfast idea. Quite similar. Quite similar. So I can move away this plate a little. Yes. Two different ways we cut our bread. Either we cut it diagonally or we cut it straight down. And you can comment which way you are more accustomed to. Or you can just have it whole. So let me move that away. Place our protein base here where we can all see. And I have some cinnamon cracker. So what we're going to do, we're going to here take up some of our tuna. We're going to place it on the top. Did you know that this is a sandwich also? We have two types of sandwiches, the closed one and the open. So the closed one was with the first breakfast idea. The second one is like this. And we are going to have, and you can listen for the crunch. See what remains? Or it could be a one go, everything in one time. We're going to have the rest. And these have a nice, unique flavor. These crackers are cinnamon flavor. And they have a small amount of sugar, so it's slightly sweet. And this one is a one go. We're going again. This is nice. Yeah. We are going to go again. Color is quite pretty. There we go. Tasting good. Just bringing it a little higher. A little higher. So you can see me partaking quick breakfast. You can always add your cheese to the top if you have a little piece of cheese there. Yeah. So I'm sharing with us two simple and easy breakfast ideas. Both are with tuna, nice tuna sauce made with sweet pepper, onion, scotch bonnet pepper, and the tuna in flake. Easier to mix and get the flavors going. And the second one so I use hard-dough bread with the first, and that's a Caribbean thing. And then for the second, I use water cracker, nice and crispy with a little cinnamon flavor. All right, so if you look and see, bread over there, that's one idea. Here, cracker, second idea. And we still have some of our tuna remaining. Yeah. So I'm going with all of our cracker. All of the cracker I'm going with, man. That is looking good. So our breakfast idea. Going with the penultimate cinnamon cracker. Again, you can use nearly any type of cracker. You can use slightly sweet, slightly salty, and just normal. I've tasted a piece of that scotch bonnet pepper. That is burning the palate. And there our final cracker. You want it? You want it? Do you want it? This is our final cracker. We're going to have it. All in one go. Let us get back to the first breakfast idea. So I'm going to place the rest of this tuna, and you will see, I'm going to place it on the bread. Yeah, there we go. We're going to close it, making our sandwich. So yep, move this plate over there. This is our sandwich. Closed. That's a big bite. Or a deep bite. But it is tasting really nice. We know many times we don't have the time to make a large cooked meal, but we can make simple ones. Final sandwich, or half of a sandwich. Which end should I bite? Left or right? Left or right? I'm going to go ahead with my instinct. Left. See what remains? Left bite. So the next one will be right. Left, right. See what remains? This could be a one go. Yeah, so this is what we had the protein in. That's a tuna flake, and it was in water, so it's less oily. And we had our hard-boiled bread slices in that plate, and we had the water cracker in this one. So yeah, those are two wonderful breakfast ideas. Yeah, those are two wonderful breakfast ideas, and we have nearly completed what we had prepared, and just showing us what we have remaining. So we had the tuna in this container, we had the cracker here, and then we had the bread right there. So yes, this is what we consumed. But back at the whole idea of this breakfast series is just to expose us to different ways that our ideas that we can use or adapt in making breakfast, instead of allowing our breakfast idea to be monotonous or predictable. Yes, maybe in some days of the week it may be predictable because we may have specific things that we prepare on specific days. But yeah, we can try new things. And it is good to try food from different cultures or different regions or different ways of doing the same thing to get different outcome, different tastes, but the same set of nutrients. Yeah, and that's what we're talking about, our breakfast idea. All right, thank you so much for being a part of this live. And I hope that when you watch the rebroadcast, you will appreciate some of what I had put forward. I want you to try them, share them with friends and family, and also share them on your various platforms so that persons can see the different things that they can do instead of saying, oh, I don't have anything to make breakfast. But again, until the next live or the next short or the next video, bye for now. All right, thanks so much for watching.